Welcome to the Amazing Minecraft Podcast, episode 40 for Sunday, August 29th. We're recording it late because we always do that. I don't know why. If you're wondering why there's like a 2-week gap or something, or a week gap between the episodes, and then there's like 2 episodes like a day apart, that's because we recorded the last one like
a week ago.
Yeah, like a week ago. But then we never got around to posting it, so we just posted it today. So they're going to be, like, right next to each other. But in reality, that stuff happened, like, a week ago. So, like, August 23rd or 22nd or something. Anyway, we've been playing a lot of Skyblock. Like, a lot of Skyblock. Like,
in the past week, I would say 7, 8, 9, 10, 13 hours.
Yeah, we've been playing for a long time. Like, 15 hours in the last week or so.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, seems about right.
So, I have been revamping my entire island. So one day, I was in the Birch Park grinding birch stuff for no real reason because I wanted the birch collection, but I didn't really care that much. So I was just grinding it on a Wednesday afternoon or something. And I'm like, my skill average is like low. It's at like 15. Everyone in the forums would bully me for that. So I was like, oh, social's pretty low. I know. I'll go visit random people's islands for more social XP. Mwahaha. My plan was instantly thwarted by a guy who noticed that I was visiting his island and then came. And then he was like, oh, hi. And I was like, and he was like, you just curious? And I was like, and then I left. But not before seeing something that would change my life. By the way, I just didn't say anything for that because I'm not allowed to talk. So, yeah, it was really awkward.
It'd be hilarious if you just did ... It's like, you just curious ...
No, just scamming. No, just hacking your island.
And
I saw that he had a path. Not just any path, though. A dark oak path. Made out of planks, I tell ya. Now, that may not seem that great, but he also had minions, I tell ya. And those minions were boxed in, sorta. But anyway, he had like a little pathway with like portals on either side. He must have had every single portal in the game, so one to every single location. So like, you know, the barn, desert settlement, and all the park islands and all that. And then I was like, this is a great idea. I know I'm gonna steal it, but make it better so it won't technically be stealing because I'll have changed it enough so I won't infringe all the copyright things. Even though there isn't copyright in Skyblock, but there should be. Future update. So basically, I was like, this is a great idea. But I have a better idea. I'm going to make 2 paths that cross each other to form like a plus thing. And I lit them up with sea lanterns like he did because that was also a good idea. And I put stairs on the end. So it's a 5-block wide path, right? But the ends of the path, and it's like, it's not really a path so much as it is like a road made out of dark oak planks. But it's 5 wide and like 100 blocks long or something. And the edges of the path, not like lengthways, but widthways, are stairs. So it like slopes down a little bit because I built this like up a block. So it looks really cool and everything. And also my island was like a flat, just nothingness with a bunch of minions everywhere. And it was garbage. It was total trashed here. And like, there was like a fishing island, but it was super dark. So it was just a mob spawner. I had another island that I've talked about earlier that I made myself. You might remember it from like an episode or 2 ago. That I actually never finished. I ended up destroying the whole thing in about 5 seconds thanks to efficiency. Because for some reason I can insta-mine.
With what?
With my shovel.
What do you have on it?
Like efficiency 5. And that's all I have. And I can insta-mine dirt like it's nothing. I'll chop through it like it's butter. But not hard butter. Like the softened stuff. You know, like when you put it in the microwave for like 20 seconds.
I can like insta-mine cobblestone.
Yeah, I can too if I have my miner's armor on.
I use my stonk. I have efficiency 5 on it, and it has built-in efficiency 6.
Well, it just has efficiency 6. You can't have efficiency 5 and efficiency 6.
Well, I put that on there.
Don't think you can.
I did.
Anyway, so I got rid of all that. I placed it all down. And the minions, so basically, what I did is I'd embed their stuff into the ground. So it would just be like grass, grass, grass. And there'd be like a layer of, like a little 5x5 of obsidian just into the ground and an obsidian minion. But now, the minion is raised up a block. So it's like not into the ground, it's above the ground. And around it, there's like a little frame for it almost. It's hard to describe. I'll put a picture of it in the show notes of either next episode or this one.
No, it's not going to be this one.
Yeah, it might be hard because we're recording this at like 9:20p.
So next episode.
Yeah. Well, maybe I could fit it in, but anyway. I have now built like it's almost like a crossroads now. And then I keep doing it all the way. And like the minions just border the path a little bit. It's pretty cool. In the screenshot, you'll see it all for yourself. I took down my other island. I took down the entire fishing island, as annoying and stubborn as it was, because water is evil. It's out to get ya, because it's always like there's 1,000 source blocks everywhere.
Yes, so I had insane problems with water. It glitched out my whole skyblock private island.
Like, would it just never leave?
Basically what happened is, so there was some water falling from the sky from some point, and it was just floating there. It had no, like, it had a source block, but the source block was like basically a barrier block that wasn't actually there. It was basically just a floating water stream up. So I had to get that, but I want to mention we have a master plan eventually to make millions and millions of dollars with.
Wait for it. I'm going to say it later. We're going to save it for like 5 minutes.
Okay.
Because it has a big reveal. Yeah. We're going to have to do a little curtain with the little sticks like when you do puppet
but
shows.
I built up and I finally did that. And then I tried to blow up my fishing island. But there's so much water on it, the TNT wouldn't explode. So I had, like, the whole thing was surrounded by down-going water. I finally blocked it off. Then I had a huge problem of the floating water again. And it says, water is disabled. Water flow is disabled. Water flow is enabled.
Yeah, I never really had that problem. So I destroyed.
So I had to build down, and I just had to just leave it. I'll fix that at some point.
So yeah, I destroyed the entire fishing island, I destroyed the extra island, I destroyed a bunch of builds, so now basically it was just this flat plain. Now it's just a crossroads, it must be 100 blocks, and now instead of grass, because like not all of it is dark oak, is little like patches of grass in between the minions, and like also since it's going to be a square and a crossroads is like a plus, I'm filling the rest in, like the corners of it. But here's the catch. I'm not doing it with grass. I'm doing it with glass. And not just any glass, blue stained glass, which makes it harder to get because you have to do flowers. And those take forever to farm. Actually, they only take 5 minutes, but that feels like forever because I'm impatient.
I farmed a stack for him. He paid me $17K.
Yeah, I paid him a little money for all the glass that he had. Right now, I just smelted 4 stacks. And my sand minion has an auto smelter on it, so it is going pew pew.
Yeah, I had 16 stacks for when I had a level 7 sand minion auto smelter.
So yeah, by 1 o'clock tomorrow, I'm gonna be cooking again because I have a bunch of cyan or light blue or whatever dye. It comes from blue orchids. I'm not sure what it is, but anyway, it's gonna be super cool because if you look at it right, it looks like you're just staring down into infinity because it's like the color of the sky. And then you can walk on it. It's really cool and it creates this amazing effect and whatnot. I have Optifine since I'm using the first Sky Pack. I'm trying to figure out how to turn on the stinking connected glass thing.
What does that do? Does it make the little lines at the end of the glass disappear?
So it's just a solid little pain. But I can't figure out how to do it. So if anybody knows, please put it in the comment thing on the show notes.
Oh. So you mean you're trying to make the lines outside of the square go away? So it's like all of like one giant block.
Yeah, it'll be so cool because it's going to look amazing. Also, I've moved Jerry from that fishing island. He'd just sit there because I never used him to the center of the map. That's right. Jerry's important. Someone actually did like a forum post saying like if you had the Jerry pet mythic level 100 and a bunch of Jerry candies and a bunch of other things, then the aspect of the Jerry would actually be good. It could do like 70k damage.
Dude. Also, I lost my Jerry.
You can't lose him.
I have no idea where it's. I think I knocked him off at one point.
Well, you have to like just take out the block he was under, and even so, I don't think you could do that. Because Jerry's kind of important.
Yeah, I think I was destroying something and I knocked him off.
There must be a way to get it back, right? Because they're not going to let you just lose Jerry. Because Jerry's important.
And also, I feel like the problem with glass is it's so easy to break. Like, you have to be careful to not pull something out and accidentally hit it.
No, because it takes like a full half second. Or a second. Like, it's like, pink.
I guess, but with my stonk, I can insta-mine cobblestone.
But glass doesn't have anything.
Yeah.
Like, no matter what you have. Even if you have, like, well, haste might affect it. But efficiency, or if you use a pickaxe or an axe or a shovel, nothing helps against it. It's just...
Oh, yeah, that also reminds me, I took my free booster cookie.
Oh, yeah, and now he's flying around and thinks he's so great.
You have every single boost, so I can now fly on my private island and other people's islands. I also have, like, speed, which is really nice. It was so bad when I was so slow. Like, is the speed from the booster cookie basically what you get with Young Drag?
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, I need Young Drag. That reminds me, I found, besides the speed, a better alternative, and it's exactly the same price as Young Drag. It gives a little more health and a little more defense. And it's just really good. It's better. And it's also not dropped from the Holy Dragon. I don't even know if that's the thing. It is dropped from the Lost Adventure or in the dungeons. I have not played dungeons in a little while because I've been busy with other things. So, yeah.
Island.
Set aside. And also, I lost my Flower of Truth. Let's not talk about that.
Yeah, he got scammed. Well, he didn't get scammed out of it. Basically, someone offered him, like, a mythic hoe and adaptive blade.
No. He put, like...
a fell sword and a hoe and and a dreadlord sword. And I was like, do that. And then Gideon did the trade, but not for the hoe, because when he did the trade for the hoe, the guy was like, you're a scam.
I was doing the trade for the hoe, and he said, you're a scammer. So what I did is I put my sword in, and then I clicked accept, because I thought he was going to put the hoe in. And then he put the fell sword in and clicked accept. Oh, wait. No.
That is a terrible move by you.
Oh, whoops. I put the thing in and I said, should I do this? And you said, yeah, do it. And I did it, and he was like, and then I was like, this fell sword's trash. Why did you tell me to do it? So now I'm back to use my 3-star adaptive blade, which isn't too bad.
It's not that bad, and stop blaming me for that. That was your fault. Anyway, so also, now for our little big reveal.
Let me reveal it.
No, do you do the drum roll? The curtains are being pulled back, and the answer is potatoes!
Yes, potatoes are gonna make us millions. Specifically, hot potato books. We are making our own farms under our islands. Mine's all the way like down to very void level. I have 2 blocks.
Mine's like probably 20, 30 blocks down.
I have 2 blocks of void level, so I see the water disappear from my farm. I have like 1/24 of it done. It's 161 blocks by 161 blocks. The max you can build. I have a frame for it. And yeah, but the only thing is, my fishing island is above part of the farm. So I don't know what I'm going to do with all that water pouring down because I can't do that. So I'm currently doing it with wheat because I've been doing farming contest. Farming contest. And what you can do is you can get Jacob's tickets from them. I only do the wheat ones because
The easiest.
Yeah, because I just go to the little farmhand person. I don't know if it's even on the barn island. And I just mine that stuff over by there, kind of in the hub area. And I go to a smaller hub, so there's only 1, 2, or 2 players. Today I actually got to a small hub. That was supposed to be a small hub. It had like 75 players in it. And I do that. I have gotten 1 silver medal and 1 bronze. You can trade in 2 bronze for silver and 4 silver for gold. Basically, to get bronze, you need to mine typically 3,000 to 4,000 wheat. I just eventually had to stop and turn it on.
And also it lasts 1 skyblock day, which is 20 minutes. To get silver, you usually need to mine 10, 11.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Like 25.
So like 25k. For gold, you usually need to mine like 100k wheat in the 20 minutes. It's hard, but it's possible. Technically. So, when something is very vaguely possible, someone's like, it's nearly impossible, like no chance, and then you're like, nearly impossible.
So you do exactly what is impossible, basically.
So you get a legendary level 100 elephant pet, you get a mythic plethagirian, I think is how it's called.
Potato hoe. And you mine potatoes for an hour and you get 5 million coins.
Yay!
So, yeah. Can you also, sell the hoe for, 500 million?
Yeah, it's really expensive.
I mean, how much does it take to make the hoe?
Well, there's a lot of enchants that you need to put on it.
How
I'm
much?
not sure if it's 500 million. That's probably a higher price, but I don't know.
So, yeah, that's how I'm going to make millions and stuff. And also, I'm just using a diamond hoe, and that's nowhere near good enough. And because you need to get a ton, you need to replenish. And I'm using Turbo Wheat 4 right now.
No, you're using Turbo Wheat 3.
Nope, I upgraded it.
Harvesting. Oh.
Harvesting 4, which is not... Harvesting 5 is super cheap. I just had it on me, so I just had to put it on. And so I'm making my own personal farm. Eventually, I turn it to potatoes once I have the potato hoe. Currently, it's just wheat, so I can do that. But the crops take forever to grow. They're, insane. And I got the Unlimited Dirt Wand also. Infinidirt Wand. What it does, you right-click it, and it buys 1 dirt for 1 coin and places it down. You have to have the coins in your inventory. So, it's not as fast as regular dirt, but it's still helpful. Because if I could get a Builder's Wand, that would make me so happy.
But the thing is it costs 12,000 bits, which is the price of 3 booster cookies, which is $4 million because we already have one. Because booster cookies, when they were first implemented, by the way, this is called inflation, I think. So basically, there were booster cookies in the bazaar for 900k. I looked the other day to see how much they were, to see if I would be able to grab one. They're now 2 million. So they've gone up a little bit. So, yeah, that happened. So now it's a lot harder to get booster cookies, which means it's a lot harder to get builder's wands, which means builder's wands are worth more, which means there's more money. So yeah, it's basically I hate the whole skyblock gems thing. For me it's all just garbage, pay to win.
You can basically pay money to get gems, which you can buy things in the gem shop. You can buy. What people do to make unlimited money, they buy gems.
They buy booster cookies.
With the gems that are only...
They buy gems, they buy booster cookies with the gems, they sell the gems for coins.
No, they sell the booster cookies.
Or they sell the booster cookies for coins.
Because the gems you buy for money. You can buy
So it's real money, in-game coins. You can get banned for doing that, on websites. Also, they say, Skyblock will never have pay to win, ever. This isn't pay to win, but it's pay to win. It's not pay to win, there isn't a money barrier. But, the amount of money you could make for spending, $5 is so much. And
I think it's 20 million.
You could make, 10 million for $5, which is ridiculous.
I think, how much does one booster cookie cost?
It costs,
how many gems?
150, I think.
Oh, you can get, 500 gems for $1, I think.
Yeah, it's, way cheap. Because it's not pay to win, but the amount of money you could make for $100 is insane. You could buy full Shadow Assassin, and you could basically be endgame with $100.
I feel that was not originally the intent the intended thing to do with the gems.
I'm guessing that was just an alternative, but it's so obvious that, like, transaction, it's not, you can buy coins, but, like, it's essentially buying coins. That's really all it is.
Yes. So
I kind of drew the line at being able to sell minion skins.
What do you mean being able to sell minion skins?
I think you can sell minion skins on the auction house, and you can only get them from being ranked every, like, summer, usually, or something. Or every season.
How much can you sell minion skins for?
I don't know. There's some that sell for like 80 million, but they're not ones that I have.
Wait, which ones?
I don't know. I think they're like from special events or something.
Because I have like a whole chest full of minion skins.
Yeah, I threw all of mine away because that's where I draw my line. I draw my line like right there. Maybe even a little bit before that. The whole Skyblock Gems thing, I want to just chuck it out the window and then stomp on it. My opinion, Skyblock Gems should only be able to be acquired. Maybe this is the only way I'd be happy with Skyblock Gems. If you could only get them from a certain way, like, from fishing, I think it's possible, but it's a really low chance. I'm not sure. Someone said that on the forums, but that might have just been a suggestion.
I feel like Skyblock Gems should be obtained by reaching Hypixel levels.
No, because you can buy those. Because you can, I actually did I didn't do it for this, but I had bought a bunch of bundles a few years ago for, like,
it was a year ago.
Gadgets and skins.
It was last summer. It was a summer bundle.
Yeah, and there was, like, a bunch of network boosters in there. And if you activate boosters in prime time, you'll get a bunch of XP for, like, people using it. So I leveled up from, like, Hypixel level, like, 20 to, like, 70.
You're 30. I have the max I've ever spent is like $20 on MVP++. That was play private games.
Yeah, I've spent probably like $150 to $200 on Skyblock. It's kind of way too much, I know.
I would not spend any money on cosmetics or anything. Like leveling up Hypixel, I would not do that.
I spent a lot of money. I spent a bunch of money on loot boxes a year ago for Bed Wars. So now I have like the Dragon Rider emote and the Twerk Apocalypse, not emote, but like, Victory Dance. And I have Twerk Apocalypse and all the really expensive ones. I also have the Glorious things. I think I got that when they weren't supposed to be buyable, but they were. And then it says they refunded everybody, but I didn't get a refund and I still kept them. So yay, I think. Maybe.
I have the Dragon Rider one. I got it as I opened like 2 chests. I was trying to get the Slipton BBQ sauce one, and I got the Dragon Rider.
Nice.
So.
Because I've spent a lot of time and a lot of money getting a bunch of coins to buy, like, the best victory dances. So, like, I don't know which, I think that's the Western ones, but
yeah.
Glorious is, like, the best one. It costs, like, 100K, and it's, like, stomped, and...
Like, we were thinking of a few weeks ago, like, best things for 2 names to be and have them be, like, and have one of those, like, kill kind of things. Like, we were doing, like, we thought of, like, like, some Star Wars ones. It was, like, Kylo Ren was stomped by...
No, I don't think we thought of something like that.
We thought of something like that, but it was...
It should be like Luke Skywalker was thrown down a pit by Darth Vader. Because he was, remember? And, like... Well, he wasn't really thrown down a pit so much as he jumped down a pit. But it was still a pit.
No, wasn't someone, like, thrown out of the middle of the Death Star?
Oh, yeah. Well, Emperor Palpatine was thrown off by Darth Vader.
Oh, we were also thinking of Fortnite ones. There were a few, like, we had some names. Oh, it was, like, I remember a Bed Wars one we said. It was, the player 1, like, I don't know, I didn't really think of anything else. Slipped in BBQ sauce, spilled by Mom.
Or it should be like your clumsy brother.
Or slipped in BBQ sauce, spilled by your clumsy brother.
That would be funny.
Yeah. I should rename myself something. I don't know. Like, I don't know if it would be worth it. And then just play a bunch of Skyblock. It's like, you slip. Wait. Player 1 was stomped by LeBron James.
Yeah, also returning back to the skyblock thing, there's one enchant that we need that's really expensive. It's called Replenish. Basically, whenever you mine something, it instantly replants it automatically with stuff from your inventory.
It has to take stuff from your inventory?
Yeah.
Oh, but it uses the seeds you get.
Well, not for potatoes. It uses the potatoes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the thing is, that enchant costs 1 million coins, and it's, like, really hard to get manually because it's at, like, the end of the cocoa bean collection.
Yeah.
And it takes forever to grab, so, yeah.
If it was at the end of the wheat collection, then I'd be rolling.
Or the pork chop collection.
I'm at, like, wheat 9 with, like, I think that's, like, 5 million.
Can't be at 5 million.
I'm
I'm at pork chop 9, and I'm at, like, 100K.
I spent 2 hours farming wheat.
So,
Like,
that'll get you, like, maybe a wheat 5 or 6, maybe.
I mean, I was already at wheat, like, 7.
Yeah, you wouldn't get that far. It takes a lot. But anyway, I think that is going to be it for this episode of the Amazing Minecraft Podcast. So until the next episode, keep mining and stay crafty. Bye.